What's up, y'all? So we just went to see Avengers: Infinity War.
He saw it for the third time. I saw it for the second time.
That shit. This don't count as your second time. It's really your first. Because the other time we was all the way in the front.
The first time I was in the front row, and my head was like that.
You said you was fine with the seats. We didn't have to go sit
I was
down.
fine because of love. I was fine.
Fuck that. Ain't
like,
no love with this shit. So
I still got that back. It was still cool though.
Was it better the second time around?
It was. Have that admit.
It was, right? I told you.
Anyways.
Okay. Anyway, great movie. Obviously, because I went to see it the third time. Wakanda is still forever. All I hear is just.
That's that.
I know. That's your little Wakanda bracelet.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Yo, what's son doing, dude? So at the end of the movie, spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen the movie, leave now because I'm about to fuck everything up for you. We're gonna tell everything. So at the end of the movie, Thanos finally gets all the Infinity Stones. He plugs Vision's head like a pimple, like kapow, dropped him on the floor. Vision turned gray or purple? Gray? Okay, I thought it was purple. So Thanos snaps his fingers, half of humanity is gone. Half. So as we're in Wakanda, the first scene you see is, I don't think the first scene was Bucky though.
Bucky is the first one. Well, after Vision died, because the pimple came out of his head.
I'm dead.
Vision dies, of course. And then Bucky is the first one to turn into ash.
Okay, so
with a silence. Proceed.
Anyway, yeah, it ain't T'Challa. We good. So Bucky turns into ash, and it's sad that he doesn't even say Cap. He says Steve, and his arm is just like flying in the wind. I was like, oh no, and everybody in the theater was like, oh my god, what was that? Oh, okay. So then it gets funnier because more people start turning into ash. So they go to the battlefield with with M'Baku. So M'Baku's looking around, and one of the Dora Milaje, she's looking around. Everybody just disappearing on him. He's like, oh my god, Wakanda is over. Then they go back to Cap and all the other heroes. Here's the most fucked up thing. This is where she started to cry at. So General Okoye, T'Challa runs to her. She's on the floor. She's got her ass whipped. She's on the floor, and T'Challa's Black Panther runs up to her. General, get up. This is no place to die. And then she grabs his hand. He puts his hand in her hand like that, interlocks it, and then he starts flying away. Well, he turns into ash. She's like, oh.
So the young lady that was sitting next to us,
Shorty started crying.
So I have a cold.
She got a bad cold.
I'm always prepared. So I had a box of tissue, right? So I picked up the box of tissue. I was like, Vaughn, I had to just pass it on to her so she can get some tissue. Thank God, everything's divine intervention. This is like probably my second cold in the last 5 years. So it's just so perfect that, timing. And, I was prepared. So I was just like, babe, pass it on.
And it's funny because I gave it to her. She was like, thanks, it's great. And she's like literally crying. I'm like, yo, you serious? Like, she was really crying. And I didn't know it was going to be that bad for, everybody else in the theater. As more people started disappearing.
More people weeping, crying.
When Groot started disappearing, niggas was like, no! Yes. They were really yelling in the back of the theater.
People started walking out.
Oh my. 3 people walked out before the movie even ended. And then, oh my God. When the ending came up and it just went straight to black, people was like, get the fuck. People were yelling at the screen. It was like a Sopranos ending. Like, this is what you gonna leave us on, Marvel?
Right.
This?
Right.
They were really upset. And it's funny because I look over to the girl, whatever, and I'm like, Wakanda forever. She's like, it's too early. It's too early. And it makes it funny because even when Spider-Man died, I felt bad for Peter, but I felt bad for Iron Man because he was and then he fell to the ground because he was hugging Peter, and people started laughing, but I don't think they noticed Peter had a really sad death.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to go.
He really took this to heart. Like this was like, you know, he was fighting for mankind.
No, he was. That's their friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
And he gave all he had.
He gave all he had. Magic.
All he had.
It was so sad. So
I did my best. I guess my best wasn't good enough. Somebody knows that song. He doesn't.
I don't know what that is.
It's an old song.
Yeah,
I did my best.
Anyway, so post-credit scenes, it gets even worse. So post-credit scene, Nick Fury pops up. People like, oh, okay, cool, Nick Fury. Let's see what's going on here. Then these niggas start disappearing. People like, oh my God, more? Then he runs. He goes to get his 90s beeper, or what, the International Space Beep thing, and he's calling Captain Marvel. So that will be the next movie coming up in the MCU. And it was funny because people cheered, but when Nick Fury disappeared, people were just sad. It was a hilarious movie.
Yes, it was.
It was a very good movie.
Touching.
The second time, well, her second time she's seen it, and I think the experience of watching how people were so sad really made the movie.
Yes.
It made going to see it again even more worthwhile.
It was. It definitely was. Because I'm not even a person, I'm not a Marvel fan. I'm not a superhero fan. I really don't know anything about it. So it just really brings it to full circle for me. I'm just like, wow, really? People are really, you know, invested into this whole franchise or whatever it is. You know, they're really invested.
That shit was wild.
Yeah.
Sorry. It was sad but funny.
It was sad.
She really started crying. Then the other two people next to her were crying too. We ain't passed the tissue down to them.
I was just like, babe, you could just pass the box. We have enough for everybody in the theater. This is a fresh, brand new box. We have enough for everybody in the theater.
That's it. Bye, guys.
Bye, you guys. Thank you so much for supporting and just checking out this review.
Wakanda family. This wasn't a review for real.
That's a fact. It wasn't a review.
You want to do a review?
No, we're good. We're good. We'll see you guys in 2 years when the next movie comes out or whenever.
It comes out next year, man.
Okay, cool. So we can see you guys next year.
Okay, bye, guys.